Which choice most effectively uses data from the table to complete the example? Some researchers studying indigenous actors and filmmakers in the United States have turned their attention to the early days of cinema, particularly the 1918s and 1920s, when people like James Young Deere, Dark Cloud, Edwin Carew, and Lillian St. Clair, known professionally as Red Wing, were involved in one way or another with numerous films. In fact, so many films and associated records for this era have been lost that counts of those four figures' output should be taken as bare minimums rather than totals. It's entirely possible, for example, that blank. So the example here shows how these films and associated records for this area were lost. So then these numbers here should be taken as minimums. So it's highlighting how these numbers were like the lowest possible records. So option A says, Dark Cloud acted in significantly fewer films than did Lillian St. Clair, who was credited with 66 performances. This is incorrect because this does not match the example, where the example shows how these numbers were bare minimums, not that it compares these different actors. So A is incorrect. B. Edwin Care's 47 credited acting roles included only films made after 1934. This is incorrect because, like A, this does not properly support the example, where this doesn't show how these films and associated records were the bare minimum. So B is incorrect. C. Lillian St. Clair acted in far more than 66 films, and Edwin Carew directed more than 58. This seems to be the correct answer because it correctly shows how these numbers, where Edwin Carew acted in 47, and Edwin Carew directed in more than 58, and Lillian St. Clair acted in more than 66, are just bare minimums. So C seems to be the correct answer. D. James Young Deere actually directed 33 films and acted in only 10. This is incorrect because this highlights how this number 33 is incorrect, whereas it should be lower, not higher, and this does not properly support this example, which says that these numbers were bare minimums, and the actual numbers were much higher than these. So D is incorrect, and the correct answer is C.